That's Haugen, Camillus Byrne, Caden Park. Winner. It's the 6th of the weekend for Nina Doherty as she returns on step aside. Real good miler earlier in the season. Had a bit of an interrupted preparation, came back to run well here over the weekend and has now gained a winning bracket in the Sean Moran Memorial. Over 10 furlongs. Great run from the King of Ballyhonus.
So the runners making their way back in. As Jory said, Nina going really well. That's her 6th winner. Big another Donegal winner coming in for the R family. So these 2, 4, 3 and 10 unofficial. 2, 4, 3, 10 unofficial. So well done to the R family. And after getting a job at Mass this morning, she was bound to get a winner, a rate replacement, a trophy presentation. Good winner.
Yeah, he travelled very strong with me, and yeah, I was very happy. And coming around the last bend, like, he didn't seem to be getting too tired, so yeah, he's very good.
So you went on for home after that. The drop of rain overnight, has it taken any bit of the sting out of the ground?
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit, but still quite hard.
Still rocking on. So that's the 6th winner up. You were fancy for the Derby?
Yeah, I'm on our bridges, so hopefully she'll run a good race.
Listen to me, you're absolutely flying. 6 winners and continued success. Many more rides outside of the Derby, Nina?
3, I think. Yeah.
Listen to me, continued success. Doing very, very well.
Thank you.
First winner up in Ballacalla. Jockeys in they come, and it's Dream Dancer for Casey Lou. The first one in, followed by Kyle Cassidy, who goes with Frankie. Sean Houlihan with Travelling Soldier. Holly Halford goes with Silverbrook Lad. Oh, yeah. Close all the exits, close the gates. Close all the gates, lads, please. Close all gates. And the first one to go will be USA, the mount of Paddy Finnegan. Close all the gates, lads, if you can hear us down there. And out goes USA and Paddy Finnegan. Right over the near side, Frankie and Kyle Cassidy. Then Camillus Byrne with Hasta La Vista. Then Holly Halford, Silverbrook Lad. On the inside was Thady Finnegan with Little Man. Behind that one was Jake Cromwell with last year's winner Fire Drops. Then Sean Houlihan with Travelling Soldier. And then Dream Dancer for Casey Lou. 3 times passed on this occasion. Cracking race and prospect. Sean Houlihan with Travelling Soldier. Thady Finnegan there with Little Man. Paddy Finnegan with USA. Kyle Cassidy with Frankie. Close all the exits. Very shortly now they'll be called into line. That's it, and they're off. And Travelling Soldier bounced away smartly, but up to the front now goes Hasta La Vista. Hasta Vista goes on, followed by Little Man. Right there in the centre is Travelling Soldier. Right towards the outside is USA. Further back, Silverbrook Lad and Dream Dancer. As they come up the straight to pass the stands for the first time and head to Stevie's Bend. Hasta La Vista from USA. Third is Travelling Soldier. They're being followed just in behind them by Frankie. Out towards the outside is Dream Dancer. They're being followed further back by Little Man, and the back marker is Silverbrook Lad as they race up the far side. And the back marker at this stage and is Fire Drops, last year's winner, as they race up to the top of the hill. And out there in front, Hasta La Vista, winner here on Friday night, followed in second place by USA. Running third just in behind them is Dream Dancer. They're being followed by Travelling Soldier. Further back is Silverbrook Lad and then Frankie. They're being followed by Little Man and Fire Drops playing catch up as they come begin the descent and freewheel down towards Beanbone. And that is Hasta La Vista on the Hasta La Vista, joined by Dream Dancer. Dream Dancer goes up on the outside of Hasta La Vista. They're being followed in third by Travelling Soldier. And up the straight they come, and they're going to get the bell this time. And Dream Dancer strides on, followed in second place by Hasta La Vista. In third is Travelling Soldier, USA, and then Silverbrook Lad, followed by Little Man and Frankie. And the back marker is Fire Drops. They get the bell and head out on their final circuit. Up front on the inside, Hasta La Vista back in front. Hasta La Vista the leader. They're up to the 5 furlong pole. Hasta La Vista in front. In second place is Dream Dancer. In third is USA. They're being followed just in behind them by Travelling Soldier. Behind that one, Silverbrook Lad, followed by Little Man, Fire Drops. They beginning to climb the hill, and Hasta La Vista has opened up to the 2-length advantage. Over in second place, Dream Dancer. They're pushing behind. Then USA is Travelling Soldier and Silverbrook Lad, but Hasta La Vista on the stretch as they begin to freewheel down towards Beanbone. Hasta La Vista, winner on Friday, runner up last night, a 2 to 3 length advantage. Over in second place, Dream Dancer. In third, USA, then Silverbrook Lad, and they're being followed by Travelling Soldier and Fire Drops on the descent to Beanbone. And up front, Hasta La Vista. Out there in front, Hasta La Vista set sail, chased in second place by Dream Dancer. They've dominated from the get-go. They're racing down out of the final furlong, and Hasta La Vista has set sail. Hasta La Vista out in front and powering home in the hands of Camillus Byrne. 2 wins in a second at the festival. Festival. Hasta la vista, Dream Dancer USA. Silverbrook lad, fire drops. Travelling soldier, little man. And one to come. There's one to come. That is Frankie. One to come. What a special pony she is, and a special pony round Dingle. 4, 2, 5, 3, subject to weigh in. 4, 2, 5, and 3, subject to weigh in. But Hasta la Vista is a real star pony, but she's exceptional around Ballintaggart. So successful here for Dylan and Mikey O'Connor. Now with Camillus Byrne and Frances Byrne, and she's done it in style. Pays a handsome compliment to Little Heart, who beat her here last night. And back they come, USA on the outside. Paddy Finnegan, Camillus Byrne, Casey Liu, Thady Finnegan, Jake Cromwell, Holly Halford, Sean Houlihan.
Jerry, the result again unofficial was a 2, 4, 2, 5 and 3.
Yeah, that's right, Top.
Unofficial.
Subject to weigh in, and here comes Hasta la Vista on this track she knows so well. Hasta la Vista. Second place for Dream Dancer, who was up there all the way, for Casey Liu. Third for USA and Paddy Finnegan. And Silverbrook lad in fourth for Holly Halford. This one knows her way around this parade ring. Hasta la Vista. So impressive here on Friday night. Runner-up to Little Heart last night. Returns in triumph yet again to this hallowed enclosure here in Ballintaggart. Dream Dancer, the only other one that seemed to get into it.
So well done there, Camillus Burns. So he comes back in. There'll be a presentation of both a trophy and a cup by the members of the O'Sullivan family. They're coming down now shortly. Billy's coming down and he's going to make the presentation of the Johnny O'Sullivan Memorial Cup to the Connections. So well done to Camillus. Just everybody watch themselves with the ponies there. There's a presentation of a cup here to the winning Connections. So could the owner, if they just want to be go on the other side there. Met there to the Burns families, and well done to them. Francis Burns. So everybody's good. So well done to everybody. Camillus Burns joins us now with these for a photograph or for a quick chat. Camillus, 1, 2, 1, back to the winners' enclosure. What was the thought after yesterday evening?
I don't know, it just wasn't 100%. Look, Little Heart had fresh legs. He didn't run the Friday. She had £10, but she done it well there today.
Yeah, but the £10 and £10 and a 15-hander, it is a hard slog to carry it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely for a pony, but yeah, she's a proper good pony.
Yeah, you're really enjoying it, and it's great to see you. You worked your way up through the system, and it's great to see that you finally got the breaks with a good pony. And the O'Connors, I think you're very grateful to them for that pony.
Yeah, definitely 100%. Yeah, I've been at it a long time, so it's great to be getting these winners.
You know what it's like travelling the length and breadth of the country, and then luck changes, and it's great to see it for you. Have you many more rides this afternoon, Camillus?
3 or 4, yeah.
And what would be the pick of them?
Hopefully Sam's friend, the Derby.
Yeah, he should go well.
Yeah.
Should go well. Listen, continued success and continue to be safe out there.
Thank you.
to go down. Dream Alliance being followed out by Sophie M. Cairns on Midnight Dreamer. She hit a winner here in the not too distant past. Over to you there, Jerry.
And out they go for the 14-2. The Harrington Fish and Chips Restaurant Perpetual Cup, formed over the years, of course, by the great 5 Stone of Lead. And down they go. Lesson Learned will in fact be the last one to go. The Mount of Cameron Cromwell. Just in front of that one, Michael Zam, bidding to become the first triple winner of the meeting. Just in front of that one is Nina Doherty, Willie Turn, then Sophie May Kern with Midnight Dreamer. Paddy Finnegan with Wee Bucks. And Ethan Hogan with Dream Alliance. Very shortly now they'll be called into line. Cracking contest here as we continue the build up to the Dingle Derby. Michael Zam out the back. Lesson Learned out on the outside. Taking a turn. Midnight Dreamer yet to come back to join them. Michael Zam out the back with Lesson Learned. That's it, and they're off. And first to show up on the inside is Wee Bucks, followed by Dream Alliance. Michael Zam out towards the outside, tracked by his big market rival Lesson Learned, as they settle down and come up the straight, the first of 3 occasions. And up on the inside, Wee Bucks, chased on the near side by Michael Zam. Wide is Lesson Learned with Dream Alliance, and as they head out into Stevie's Bend, and Wee Bucks the leader from Michael Zam in second. Willie Turn up the inside, followed by Dream Alliance. Lesson Learned, and the back marker is Midnight Dreamer. Up they go to the 5 furlong pole, and out in front it's young Thady Finnegan. Out in front and Wee Bucks by a length and a half. In second place is Michael Zam. Willie Turns in third. Dream Alliance is 4. They're being followed by Lesson Learned in a 2-length break to Sophie May Kern and Midnight Dreamer. They reach the top of the hill, and up there in front it is Thady Finnegan in front on Wee Bucks. Michael Zam tracks in second. They're being followed in third by Willie Turn. They've gone on from Dream Alliance and Lesson Learned and Midnight Dreamer. They begin to freewheel down to Bean Bone, still in front. Only just Wee Bucks from Michael Zam. They're being followed in third by Willie Turn, Indian File, as they run to Bean Bone, and gone through on the inside Michael Zam to join the long-time leader. Wee Bucks is still just in front. Wee Bucks the leader, chased in second place by Michael Zam. They're being followed in third by Willie Turn. Dream Alliance has made ground. They're being followed by Lesson Learned. And as they come up, they're going to get the bell this time. And up front, the leader is Wee Bucks, placed here a year ago. Michael Zam is second, and third is Willie Turn. They're being followed by Dream Alliance. Lesson Learned getting the push along, and they're being followed in rear by Midnight Dreamer. They head up to the 5 furlong pole, and being in front from the drop of the flag. Little out in front, Wee Bucks the leader. Under Thady Finnegan, Michael Zam is second. In third is Nina Doherty with Willie Turn. Here comes Lesson Learned, now beginning to respond. They're at the top of the hill. The cards have yet to be played, and little Wee Bucks is still in front. Wee Bucks the leader, chased in second place by Michael Zam. They're being followed in third by Lesson Learned. Willie Turn has dropped out quickly. They're on the descent to Bean Bone, and on front on the inside Wee Bucks, chased by Michael Zam. They're being followed in third by Lesson Learned, and then Dream Alliance. They're They're on the descent to Beanbone in the Harrington's fishing ship, and up front it is Wee Bucks on the inside, chased by Michael Zam. Lesson learned in third. They're down the straight they come, spread across the track. Michael Zam in the centre, Wee Bucks over the far side is Lesson learned. They're racing down to the final furlong. Wee Bucks on the near side, Lesson learned on the far side. Lesson learned and Wee Bucks. Lesson learned is up to win it. Lesson learned is won it. Wee Bucks is second. Michael Zam is third. Dream Alliance four. They're being followed by Willie Turn. And we seem to be, and another one to come. There's another one to come. Midnight Dreamer. Another exciting finish. A first Dingle victory, I think, for Cameron Cromwell. Lesson learned. Didn't travel all that well early doors. One to come. 3, 5, 1 and 4 subject to weigh in. 3, 5, 1 and 4. At the end of a thrilling Harrington's Fish and Chip, 14-2, been won by some great ponies down the years, and Lesson Learned is the latest to join the roll of honour under Cameron Cromwell, the man from County Meath. As we said, didn't travel probably all that well early doors, stuck to the task gamely, up the inside, scraped the paint, and has gained the day. What a run by Wee Bucks in second. He was third here, I think, a year ago. Made a brave bid under Thady Finnegan. And back they come, Dream Alliance under Ethan Hogan, followed by Willie Turn and Nina Doherty. Michael Zam, the penalty just too much, having won the last 2 days for Paddy Finnegan. Then Midnight Dreamer and Sophie May Kern. The gallant Wee Bucks, what a performance he put up for Thady Finnegan. Up there all the way. And back to our winner, Cameron Cromwell. Wins the 14-2 on Lesson Learned. He was a winner down in Athay earlier in the season. Real good pony he is, Lesson Learned. A big day for Cameron Cromwell. His brother Jake, of course, will be on board. Roll the dice in the Dingle Derby. There we have it, Cameron Cromwell about to return to the winner's enclosure here in Ballintaggart with Lesson Learned. Real good performance. The man from County
Meath. A very
Meath.
generous round of applause as he comes back. Cameron Cromwell. Your man was at Mass this morning bringing up the trophy. Ironically, the trophy he did bring up is the trophy they're going to be presented with, the 14-2 pony trophy. So the Lord works in mysterious ways. Well done to Cameron. So we have now the presentation of the trophy, Harrington's trophy, which Cameron brought up to Bass this morning, and making the presentation is Gary Boyle, a great supporter of Dingle Races for many years. He's coming in now to make the presentation of the cup, and then the trophy presentation will be made. So well done to, it's been handed over to Jake, and Cameron is there, and the rest of the Cromwell family. And as we said, ironically enough, this young man took this trophy up to the altar at Mass this morning, so well done to him. So all the photographs being taken. And well done to Gary Boyle and indeed to all the sponsors of Dingle Races over many years. Their sponsorship is very much appreciated. Well done, you man. Did you ever actually think this morning, when you went up to St Mary's Church in Dingle and you were given the 14-2 Irish Pony Derby trophy to bring up to the altar, that you'd actually be coming back on lesson learned and winning the trophy and taking it home for the first time?
No, I didn't, but I was hoping I would.
Well, that's a great, very, very good thing to do. You enjoyed your spin around there, did you, Cameron?
Yeah, I did.
Easy, was it as easy as it looked in the finish?
Yeah, kind of.
What does it mean to know when you sit back and look back, you're after having a lot of winners all over the country and you finally achieved to put a winner into your name in Dingle? It means so much, I would say, does it?
Oh yeah, it's great just to get a winner here.
Have you any more rides here this afternoon?
One more, 12-2, name's Mini Hawk.
Listen to me, you're going to go a long way racing. You don't give away much information. Continued success, and thank you so much for helping us this morning in the church.
Thanks.
Mini Hawk for Tony Beacon. Mini Hawk. Close all the exits, please. Close the gates. Already down there, little Joey. And also down there is Tiny Dancer. The last one to go will be little Rory. Henry and Daly. Cameron Cromwell already down there on Mini Hawk. Tiny Dancer, Maya Nolan, Little Joey and Thady Finnegan. These 4 jockeys, of course, will be, please God, coming to Dingle for many more years to come. "12-2 ponies, the smallest ponies on the circuit. Little Rory now about to join the others. Mini Hawk about to be remounted. Little Joey over the far side with Tiny Dancer. Great to see this record crowd here in Ballintaggart this afternoon. Getting the bell first time. White flag is raised. That's it, and they're off. And Tiny Dancer jumped away smartly early doors, so too did little Rory. They're being followed by little Joey and Mini Hawk just in behind them as the quartet settle down and come up the straight. And that's Mini Hawk, unbeaten this season, followed in second place. And it's Tiny Dancer in front, chased in second place by little Rory. Going in pursuit is Mini Hawk and little Joey, the back marker. They get the bell this time, and Tiny Dancer, dead heated here a year ago, followed in second place by Mini Hawk. They're being followed by little Joey, and just the back marker is little Rory. Heading up to the 5 furlong pole, and Tiny Dancer, Maya Nolan, bowls along in front for 2-length advantage over Mini Hawk in second, and Thady Finnegan, they're being followed in third. Just in behind, and Cameron Cromwell, I should say, in third place is Thady Finnegan with little Joey, and the back marker is little Rory, climbing the hill on the far side of the track. And Tiny Dancer in front by 1.5 lengths, followed in second place by Cameron Cromwell with Mini Hawk. They're being followed in third by little Joey, and they've gone on from little Rory over the far side of the track, and shortly beginning the descent to Beanbawn. And Tiny Dancer has got company now, is looming up on the outside is Mini Hawk with a 3-length advantage over little Joey in third, and striking the front is Mini Hawk. Mini Hawk goes to the front, followed in second place by Tiny Dancer, who battles back through on the inside. They're racing to Beanbawn. Tiny Dancer and Mini Hawk, they go head to head, followed in third by little Joey. Down the straight they come, right over the near side. Mini Hawk the leader, followed on the far side by Tiny Dancer. There's not much between them. They race to the final furlong. Mini Hawk on the near side, Tiny Dancer on the far side. Mini Hawk and Tiny Dancer, Mini Hawk, Tiny Dancer fighting back on the far side. Tiny Dancer and Mini Hawk. The judges to split them on the far side. Tiny Dancer, the near side, Mini Hawk, and third is little Joey and little Rory to come. We had a dead heat in this race last year, so we'll have to see what the judges decide. It was a dead heat a year ago, so we'll wait for the judges' verdict. The far side is Mini Hawk. Mini Hawk was, I think, on the near side, and on the far side was the grey Tiny Dancer. Tiny Dancer and Mini Hawk. So we'll wait for the judges' verdict. Definitely third is little Joey. It's pretty tight. First time I think we've gone to the camera this weekend. So we'll wait for the judge's verdict. Minnie Hawk and Tiny Dancer. Minnie Hawk is Cameron Cromwell, Tiny Dancer Maya Nolan.
So the ponies coming back in, and well done to all the jockeys involved. As Jerry said, a very close finish. The photo finish, the camera being taken. So we are awaiting the confirmation from the judges. In third place there was little Joey, Teddy Finnegan. Nobody willing to go into the winners. They seem to be very confident. This is the Dara Sheehan Memorial Plate, sponsored by O'Flaherty's Bar. It must be Dingle. And the Ingersoll Area Ventilation is also sponsored by Ronan, Delia and Ben Kennedy, John Joe, Catherine Dara, Lauren and Lynn O'Keefe. Johnny, any result of the photo? Still being checked. Still no result. Still awaiting the judges to confirm. In addition to while this is going on, the draw has been now taking place for a sweep in the Baroness Rada and the Paul Ganey Dawn Milk Dingle Derby of 2026. 15 going to post, and prizes will be drawn. 600 for the winner, 400 for third, 200 for second, 200 for third, and 40 euros for everybody that draws a horse. And we'll give you Claire Cabinet's doing that draw now, so that draw will be made. Anybody wishing to get water at the side? So we welcome many people back, and indeed we welcome Francis and Ernest Tyler from Shannon in County Cork, being away for many, many years in Dingle. So Ernest, you're very welcome back. And clear the track now, please. All in to see Francis. All in to see Francis. Francis. It's a very, very close thing, and we just await the judges have to get it right. As soon as it comes through, we'll give it to
Sorry,
you.
Tom, the result of the 12-2. First, number 1, Minnie Hawk. Second, number 2, Tiny Dancer. Third, number 3, Little Joey. And fourth, number 4, Little Rory. Subject to weigh in 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So the presentations are being made now. And well done, another winner for Tony Began and the ponies. And the first presentation there will be made by Sean of Flaherty on behalf of Flaherty's Bar to the winning connections to Tony Began, produces these ponies over many years. And so there's a plate as well in memory of a young man that died so many years ago. Dara Sheehan and the Sheehan family have contributed this. It goes back to Tony Began again. And well done to the Sheehan family for this. He's always in the thoughts of everybody here in Dingle. A young life, gone too young. So well done to the Sheehan family. This is for Dara Sheehan Memorial Plate. And I think it just reiterates again, if people want to speak to anybody, the phones are there as always. And well done to the Sheehan family from Cork and to the other people here of this race. And of course, of Flaherty's Bar, it must be Dingle, and the Angus all area ventilation. Could you stand well back from the ponies? Well, ponies are just well back. So coming back for another interview, a second winner in the trot. Cameron, a closer finish this time. Did you think you were up when before it went to the judge?
Yeah, I didn't think it was as close as it was, but got there anyway.
You really enjoyed that, I think, to win the 12-2 Pony Derby.
Oh yeah, it was great.
2 wins now in Dingle. Many more rides left here.
No, finished.
So you signed off. You'll be back pony racing next year, will you?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
What do you, as an 11-year-old, what do you actually think of this horse and pony circuit?
I think it's one of the best out of all of them, and it's great. Like.
And you'll be back in Dingle next year, all God willing, will you? Booting in more winners.
Yeah, hopefully.
Listen, good luck, and thank you again today for that thing in the church. Everybody appreciated what you've done.
Thanks.
He's the number 14 Claude. The previous winner of this race in the past has Holly Halford in the plate. Holly with the white silk and the purple stars back and front. Underneath this one, number 13, Red Ted, will be the mount of Sea Power.
Back inside the barriers, or we're not running the race?
Just as been announced by the chair, there's a lot of people, the amount of horses in this Dingle Derby. So all the people at the top of the hill come back inside the rails to decide and enjoy the race as everybody else does. As we said, number 13 was Red Ted, Sea Power. Further down, I think that is a live chance. Won well last night is our Bridget, took the ladies' derby, is in the capable hands of Nina Doherty. 6 winners here. Very important matter to go with this is no penalties apply in the Dingle Derby, all off cast weights. 2 further down, number 1, Right on Time, will be Elle McGee, all the way down from County Donegal. This was a winner up there, gave her first winner in the pony circuit some weeks back. Then we go to an interesting horse, number 11, Buncrana, and it'll be interesting to see, will this horse run on? Some of them have question marks about the extended distance. This one could be one with a live chance. And then we go to the next one, Snow Patrol from the Cahill brothers in Limerick, C. Mangan. Is it the jockey in this? Again, the kids at the top of the track, you must come back inside the railings, and stewards or somebody go up there to bring them back in. You need to be back on this side of the track, not the off side of the track. It is important. The race will not proceed without you doing this. 15. The next one after Snow Patrol is Maverick. B. Lamb writes this for the Finity family in Roscommon. Has been running well of late. A lot of racing in the last while. Has potential to be involved. Then Sam's Friend, very unlucky in this race last year. Cut off at a very important time in the race. And it'll be interesting to see will he find his form. Then we have number 8 underneath that. She's a freebie. C. Chambers, first ride in the Dingle Derby for him, and we hope he has a pleasant spin around this famous hollow turf of Ballintaggart. The Monk is the next one and carries the number 6 cloth. Has ran here, has been off the pace in a few of its races, but could come back. The next one, 2 further down, the Crooked Cup, or the Crooked Cup, depending on what way you want to put the expression. E. Hogan, he's had his first winner recently. This fella has the black colours with the spots on the back, front and back. This could have a live chance. Has known form on the track. 2 further down, back to Dingle again for Tommy Kay. Is running well on the circuit with Billy Roberts in the plate. Billy, who won the Derby last year on his first attempt, and is looking to do 2 on the trot. The last one on the card there is Roll the Dice. This one has been quietly fancied for this race. The question mark is now, has the ground gone against this one? And one that does not appear on your card is number 2, Shake Me, K.C. Carberry. So the jockeys taking up their rounds. There'll be a presentation in front of the stands, and we'll hand you back to Jerry now for the most interesting derby of the year, the Ballinashrada Inn and the Paul Ganey Dingle Derby of 2026. Paddy, a quick word. Confident?
Confident.
No problem.
Very shortly now, they'll make their way out onto the track and in front of the stands for the big race parade for the Ballinashrada and Ganey's Bar.
Quietly confident.
Dingle Derby of 2026, and the first one to join us will be one of the hopes of Donegal. It is Liam McGee on Right on Time, a winner of the consolation here for Paddy Hanlon 4 years ago. He'll be followed out by another big hope for Donegal, Casey Lou Carberry on Shake Me, runner-up in the Ladies Derby here last night, followed out by Jake Cromwell, the gamble of the meeting, Roll the Dice, the mount of Jake Cromwell. Team Brown, of course, won it in 2000. 2015 with Let's Go, who was written by Dylan Brown McMonigal. Next one to go will be the Athay winner, the Crockett Cop, a first Derby ride for Ethan Hogan. The Crockett Cop was a winner down in Athay. Next to go, beaten favourite a year ago in the Fog, Tommy Tango. The Mount of Paddy Finnegan, 5 winners on the board already this season. Then another one of the Crab Battalion, and that is Ben Leckie on board. The Monk, Ben Leckie from Donegal, followed out by Camillus Byrne. Camillus Byrne, of course, just won on Hasta La Vista. He's on Sam's friend, who won the Ladies' Derby here a year ago. Joining us from the UK, Charlie Chalmers. He's on She's a Freebie, another one for Shane Crabb. Followed out by Nina Doherty, flying high in the Jockeys' Championship. Nina Doherty on the unbeaten Our Bridget, winner of the Ladies' Derby here last night. Then we have Callum Mangan, the man from Knocknagoshel and County Kerry. He's on board Snow Patrol for the Cahals and Abbeyfield on the mark with Kingfisher in the opener. Next to go in the McManus Hoops, Cian McDally, his final Derby ride on Buncrana for the McNamaras in Ballyconneely and County Galway. Then last year's winner, Billy Roberts, he is on board Tommy Kay this time. Next to go, Caden Parr for KF Racing on Red Ted, the winner down in Ballybunion. Then the previous winner of the race, 2024 it was for Verstappen, the Mount of Hollyhalford this time round. And the last one to go for the Finnerties in County Roscommon will be Maverick, a previous winner at the festival, trying 2 miles for the first time in Dingle. He's the Mount of Bobby Lamb. And down they go for the 2026 renewal of the Gaineys Bar Barnish Road Dingle Derby. 15 runners this time. Close the exits. Close all the gates. Close the exits. 4 times past it will be. Cian McNally bidding for his second Dingle Derby. The calm before the storm here in Ballintaggart. About to be called into line. That's it, and they're off, and they're away to a pretty level break. Out towards the outside is Buncrana, right on time up there early doors. Snow Patrol, Tommy Tango is on the inside. Just in behind them is the Crockett Cop, and they're being followed by She's a Freebie and Roll the Dice. They settle down for the first time in the Derby and gone through Shake Me to pick it up. Shake Me and Casey Lou, Snow Patrol and Tommy Tango, and they're being followed by She's a Freebie. Just in behind them is Tommy Tango, and they're being followed by the Monk as they race up to the top of the track for the first time, and that is Casey Lou and Shake Me in front. The winners in Ballintraw, followed in second place by She's a Freebie. Snow Patrol's in third. They're being followed just in behind them by Tommy Tango and the Crockett Cop. They're being followed further back by Buncrana, and further back there as well on the outside is just in behind them, right on time, Roll the Dice in midfield. They rise to the top of the hill shortly to freewheel down towards Beanbone, and up there in front the leader remains Shake Me and Casey Lou, one of 2 runners for Team Brown. In second place, just in behind them is She's a Freebie. In third is Snow Patrol. They're being followed by Camillus Byrne there with Sam's friend. They're being followed just in behind them by Nina Doherty with Our Bridget. They're being followed further back by Right on Time, further back Red Ted. They come up the straight, and in front it's Shake Me, the leader. Shake Me and Casey Lou Carberry, followed in second place by Charlie Chalmers. He's there with in second place with She's a Freebie. They're being followed in third by Snow Patrol. Here comes Our Bridget. Just behind them is the Crockett Cop. They're being followed by the Monk on the outside, and further back comes Red Ted. Roll the Dice has dropped back as they, and further back Maverick. They're at the 5 furlong pole again, and up front it's Shake Me, the leader. Shake Me in front. In second place is She's a Freebie. They're being followed in third by Our Bridget. Snow Patrol runs 4. 5 is the Crockett Cop. They're being followed Just in behind them by Camillus Byrne with Sam's Friend as they race up to the top of the hill. And Shake Me's in front by a length and a half from She's a Freebie. They're being followed in third place by Our Bridget. Snow Patrol runs 4. They're being followed just in behind them by Sam's Friend. On the move as well is Buncrana. They're being followed further back by Roll the Dice, who's trying to get back into it. They're on the descent to the home turn. And Shake Me's in front. Shake Me the leader. Our Bridget has come there on the outside. They were first and second in the Ladies Derby. They're being followed further back by Snow Patrol. And further back there as well is the Crooked Cop. And back further is the Monk. And here comes on the outside Buncrana. They're coming up the straight and they're going to get the bell this time. And up some ding-a-ling-a-ling time in the Derby. Shake Me in front of She's a Freebie. And they're being followed in third by Our Bridget. In 4 is Buncrana. They're being followed in as they race up the far side. Shake Me in front. Shake Me all the way for Casey Lou. In second place now is Our Bridget. In third and beginning to feel the pinches. She's a Freebie still going okay. Is in behind them Buncrana, and they're being followed by the Monk. Up front it's the Ladies Derby pair still. Shake Me on the inside. Our Bridget on the outside. She's a Freebie plugging away in third. They're being followed further back by Buncrana and the Monk. They're on the descent to Beanborn in the Derby, and Our Bridget has got to the front. Our Bridget, the leader, and Nina Doherty chased by in second place. Just in behind them there is Casey Lou with Shake Me, and they're being followed on the outside. The Monk trying to put in a run, but down the straight they come, and Our Bridget is out in front. Shake Me's trying to fight back the Monk on the near side, but over the far coming through on the near is Billy Roberts out in front. Billy Roberts, Tommy Kay from last to first. Tommy Kay has won it. Second was Our Bridget, Tommy Tango, followed by Right on Time. And so that was a real cozy ride there from Billy Roberts. Out in front on number 12, Tommy Kay. Never mapped early doors. He's come through and he's won it in the closing stages. Tommy Kay back-to-back victories in... So what a result. Spread across the track in the closing stages. Loose horse on the track, I think it is. Oh yeah, he's caught. Loose horse is caught. He's not. Is it? Oh yeah, he hasn't. Paddy Finnegan has him caught. As Billy Roberts returns and Tommy Kay.
Give more please in the incident for the parade ring. There's 14 or 15 horses to be unsettled. Jolie, what's the official result? Unofficial.
Did you get it? Okay. We'll just wait for the official verdict.
So the rest of the runners coming back there all ran their races. Tommy Tango was quietly fancied and gave it his best. Also coming back there, number 4, the Crooked Cup, and E. Hogan from County Kilkenny. Just not good enough today. Verstappen, the former winner. Same thing applies there too. Shake Me stayed on a long way out, and then number 8, She's a Freebie. See Chambers first ride in the Dingle Derby, did well. Gets a very valuable experience with Tommy Kay. Been around this track before, it takes a while for them to come and go, and back they come.
Official results subject to weigh in: 12, 9, 5, 2 and 1. 12, 9, 5, 2 and 1 subject to weigh in.
12, 9, 5, 2, 1 subject to weigh in. There's going to be great celebrations here with this Dingle Derby. This Baron Ashrada in and Paul Gainey Bar Dingle Derby going back up to Donegal with a Kerry jockey. So great combination between the two. Well done, Nina Carberry, or Nina Doherty. Just unlucky on the day. So Billy Roberts comes back in, another Dingle Derby under his hat. Tommy Kay. Two years in the trot, his first winner in Dingle this year again. Like last year, the Derby special. So we get Paul Gainey coming in there, and Dahi Gainey if they're around to make the presentation of the trophy. So if we could have Paul Gainey or Declan Hoyle. Space for the horses now. Space now for the horses and the jockeys and the connections. And could we have either Paul Gainey or Dahi Gainey to come along? A picture of contentment there, you know. So if we could have the representatives of the Gainey family along to the parade ring for the presentation. Stand back now, stand back. And well back from the horse. So just stand well back there now. So if we could have the Gainey family, either Paul Gainey, well done Paul, congratulations to Paul and to Dahi Gainey's in there as well. And for the presentations, and the man himself, young Paul Gainey, the Kerry footballer. Everybody stand well back just in case he lets fly again. So well done to everybody. So well done. Well done to Billy Roberts, or to Billy. Paul, what do you think of that, a change from Gaelic football?
It was great. Super win.
And
came from the back there, so yeah.
like yourself, many time with Kerry in your time. Great race, and Paul, a great weekend for the town.
Great weekend for the town, a great crowd here today.
Listen to me, we wish you well, and hopefully you'll be back again for another year. And, yeah. Being joined now by So we've been.
Thank you, Bosco. Thanks.
Billy Roberts. Can you actually believe it?
It's just stuff of dreams, really. I just can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I don't know what to say.
It was phenomenal to see you winning it last year, but this year I'd say it was tougher at the start, tougher all around. He just seems to stay and stay and stay, and that is the question, because a great man who rode Dingle Derby winners said you had to be 6th or 7th. You were way, way behind, and it showed how tenacious and how brave that horse was to go through horses.
Look, I know I've rode him once ever before, and I knew that he travels well and strong. So when he wasn't travelling, and I knew myself they were going to go a good pace, they went too quick, and I just sat and sat and sat. And I actually wasn't travelling coming up the hill, and I thought I was after making a ball of it, really. But no, he's such a genuine little horse. And I got up 2 people's insides turning into the bend. Then I got a gap, and once I got that gap and I got to Nina's tail, it was mine to lose. I thought Nina got there, like she was going well, but I always knew I'd so much left underneath me, it was unreal.
But I think he's ran good races all year. But you won the Derby last year, and you've come back and you've had a great year at pony racing, and the Dingle Derby, it's a special race to win, but to win it 2 years in a trot, it's exceptional. And I'd say your master in a tail will have, at least he'll have a smile on his face tomorrow morning.
Sure, hopefully. No, I just want to say a big thanks to Noel, Leona and Karen. They've been ever good to me. They got me the winner in it last year on the different horse. Here we go again. And just to get back up from again this year, even to get the ride alone, it was brilliant. It was stuff of dreams, really.
Listen to me, you're going well. All we can do is to wish you every success. This is a very special occasion, the first time. It's an even more special occasion that you've done it 2 years in the trot. Continued success, and hopefully you'll finish off the season in style. Well done, young man. The world is your oyster after here today.
Thanks very much, Tom. Thanks.
And the only thing is, never ever forget your parents for what they've done, bringing you the length and breadth of Ireland, across the water, everywhere. Never ever forget what they have done. And all the parents that are in this place, that they should never be forgotten what they've done with you in the early stages of your careers.
100%, I can't thank them enough. And even back to Scotland and back over to Ireland, if I'm riding there Saturday, I might have to ride in Ireland on Sunday. It's not easy. It's grand for me, I fall asleep in the passenger seat, but like Mum and Dad doing all the driving, it's just unreal. I can't thank them enough.
Listen to me, Billy Roberts. Very, very well done. Congratulations and continued success, young man.